Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Mustangs will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Manziel. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips offense takes the field for the first time today. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down line.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. The Zips pick up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Quick strike complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Blade. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made after the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Tipped ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Quick handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So SMU's offense will get the ball for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. The running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
It's a draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. And back in conference realignment, it was the best 4 programs from the Pac-12 that all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC. So this one will be interesting.
Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They're bringing heat. He's going to run it. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Big 1st down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. He finds his man. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You throw in the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Zips will have it 1st and 10. Hubs it downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Akron!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. A 1st down for the offense. He's going to pass. Got his man on the outside. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Akron has him back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Pocket start, and that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it to the right side. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man down the middle.
They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Working on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Zips are threatening in the red zone. They go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Hart. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Ball's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, how did he make that move? And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. On first down from their own 22. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 45 on its way. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Mustangs are rolling down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Hart. They're trying to get... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's loose at the 15. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Zips.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
SMU 10.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw.
The Zips will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense came into this game knowing they were going to have to stop this guy getting handoffs, but also catching the ball. Nice job rallying to him out in the flat, making a nice tackle.
On second down, looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, picked off. Taking him the other way. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be...
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out quickly. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that foot.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Pressure coming. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
It's really frustrating for a defense when you cover that first play and you knew it was going to be a pass, you cover everything short, but then the quarterback just makes something happen. I mean, just good luck trying to get him. That's why he plays QB. That's why he's so dynamic.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game. Looking for a deep man. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Mustangs. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by just 2 over Southern Miss. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll run it again. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to go up top on first down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And the Zips get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Dialing up a second down pass play. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. It's complete to the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Zips trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat. And fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Akron. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Mustangs have moved it inside the 20. They're going to run it to the right. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. Smashes through. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll need about 6 here on second down from the 20. Back to pass, it's Hart. Got it set up on the outside. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Oh, he gave him the dead leg. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Freeman. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Second down coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third. Now adjusting. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Feeling some heat. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hand and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll throw it on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Second down after that incompletion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Hart. Finds his tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.